Hey there, everybody. I'm gonna keep this short and sweet and good to eat so they can keep you coming back every week.
Victory is mine!
Today, I'm gonna prepare myself to watch Dune Part 2. That is over 2.5 hours of cinematic beauty, I've been told. It got 95% ratings on Rotten Tomatoes. That's from both the audience and the critics. You can't go wrong with that. I remember, a lot of things from Dune Part 1, and actually, let me do a small recap about that. First of all, let me preface this by saying if you have not watched Dune Part 1, it is really a good movie. Now, granted, I can't give you scene for scene, but
I can't do it!
all I know is while I watched that, my ADD kicked in, and I was actually able to focus and look at it, and I was like, oh my God. This is beautiful. Tell you about the political system. It is just shams. It is crappy. They're on this desert planet. And of course, somebody else is trying to take over this desert planet because it has some minerals that everybody wants. And they call this mineral spice. So you have the House of Atreides being given the control of Arrakis, desert planet whose harsh conditions make for rich deposits of spice. The water is extremely sparse. So when they go out, you got to have these bodysuits that actually hold in the water and recycle it. I thought that was kind of nasty, but also really kind of cool. Planet is home to the freemen and indigenous people who have adapted their arid conditions and worship the worms and as deities. But for generations, the planet has existed as a feudal colony whose sole political purpose is the production of spice, which is crazy. Basically, we only allow you to be there because you produce spice. Crazy. And of course, the House of Atreides is trying to keep the peace between all of this. And that ain't how it's going to end up working out, because then we wouldn't have a good movie if everybody was, hey everyone, we're friends now. Nah, that ain't going to do. And then you have the chosen one, Paul Atreides. It's actually seen as this political messiah. When they see him, they're like, oh my gosh, Messiah, Messiah. They're chanting something. I can't remember exactly what the words are, but you'll figure it out. Freemen led by Stilgar, they've also been waiting for a savior. So they're like, oh my God, he's the chosen one? You can't be the chosen one. But he was the chosen one. I'm sure he's the chosen one. You can get a much more concise and accurate recap from Man of Recaps, because he really just goes straight into it, and it only takes about 5 minutes. The link to his video is like right down there. Look at, I put it down there. Paul's mother, Jessica, is a member of the Bene Gesserit, and they're a secret society of women who practice ancient telekinesis and mind control techniques. I'm not talking about Harry Potter Slytherin talk. That's cool and all, but this just takes it to the next level. Bro can just do it, and he will make you do stuff, and you wouldn't remember anything that happened beforehand. It is some cool top tier level. He eventually gets these visions. He sees himself as the leader of the, what are they called? Freeman. Yeah, leader of the Freeman, because he sees himself going into this battle, and then the next thing you know, you see the hood come off, and bam! His eyes, they're blue. Oh my God! Oh my God! Timothy! Nah, they probably saying, Timothy! While he was having these visions, he envisioned that he was going to be this friend with this brother, right? He was like, this man is going to help me be the leader of the Freemen. We're going to go into this fight together. No, bro got a rude awakening. He got challenged by him. And he's like, look, I don't want to fight you. Like, I actually already envisioned we supposed to be working together. And this is my favorite freaking scene. It's like, we supposed to be working together, bro. We in this together. But, bro, like, nah, I'm going to challenge you. He getting all about his body. Like, nah, we challenging you. I need you to fight. Now, he's like, okay, I'll go ahead and fight you. I'll go ahead and stand my ground. But then there's a big twist to this. So the two get into this fight. They doom. It looked like Paul, Timothy, whichever, he got a little bit of a challenge against him. But then he just doom. Knife against the neck. Go ahead and surrender, bro. Yield to me. And then you find out the twist. There is no yielding. This is a fight to the death. And I was like, oh, Paul was like, what? I gotta kill him? Cause he did it a few times. He's like, boom, 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 boom. Yield, bro. He ain't yield. Boom, 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 boom. Yield, bro. He's like, man, what this kid doing to me? I'm getting my ass whooped by this kid, and I ain't gonna yield. Boom, boom, boom. You can't yield. You gotta kill them. Then he realizes he gotta do what he gotta do. Kills the man, and he's like, oh my God, these visions that I'm having, they not set in stone. Of course not. He's like, so these visions are just a possible outcome for the future if we go down this line or this timeline. Oh crap, now we got some Marvel Cinematic Universe type mess going on. But anywho, I love that scene. That's gonna live rent free in my head. Bro was trying to give him the chances, and he just couldn't even do nothing about it. And then we finally see Zendaya, and it's weird because you would have thought that you would have seen her at least 50% of the movie, 30% of the movie, 20% of the movie. No, you see her for like I think her screen time was all of 5 minutes. And she had like 3 lines. I don't know, I could be exaggerating. They gotta go back through this desert, and then they're trying to figure out how can they really get across this desert without having to do that whole sand walk thing. Cause it was kind of cool, but it's like a majestic dance. And then he looks out into the abyss, and what are they doing? They are riding the sandworms. These things that we have been afraid of this whole show. Like, oh man, you don't want to get close to this sand. Nah, the Freeman riding them up. The Ghost riding the whip with it. You see bro on it like, woo-hoo! He is getting it. I was like, wait a minute. So we ain't gotta be afraid of these. They riding it? They riding this thing like it's a freaking SRT Charger. The windows down, AC on. They are getting it full throttle. I absolutely love the movie. So I know part 1 is cool. I'm gonna watch it again today just so I can really get a good feeling. That's all the time that I have for today. I hope y'all have a good, beautiful, amazing day. Be great, be awesome, be amazing. And as always, see you at the finish line.